Would you please welcome the 10th seed from Chile, Fernando Gonzalez. The 10th seed from Switzerland, Rod Laver Arena.
Under a clear blue sky in Melbourne, the 2007 men's singles final at the Australian Open about to get underway. Will this man do as everyone has expected him to do for the 2 weeks of these championships and win his 10th Grand Slam? Or will Fernando González experience the moment of his lifetime? Settle back and relax. This should be a beauty.
Interestingly enough, Gonzalez won the toss of the coin, the spin of the coin, and elected to receive. So Federer just said, well, I'll serve.
Long 30.
It was interesting. Roger Federer has been speaking the last 24 hours about how he'll endeavour to get out of the blocks quicker in this final than he did last year against Baghdad. He said he really sat back and waited to see what Baghdadis could do last year and nearly paid a heavy price. Lost the first set. Doesn't want that to happen today.
Yeah, you can see the tactics right there, right in the very get-go. A kick serve. That one was 2 metres up the sideline, and it goes out. Gonzalez can't control that with a slice, dumped it into the net. And that's, I think, will be the difference. I think you'll find Federer attacking that slice backhand as this match progresses.
Perhaps a little nervy start from both players. Federer just getting 1 of 6 first serves into play. But the important thing is that stat there. He's on the board.
Federer won 12 titles last year. It was quite an incredible season for him. The most for a player in a season since the dirt ball of Thomas Muster. He won them all on clay back in 1995. So it'll be a good start to the year if he can win this one, the first of the Grand Slams.
What I didn't know, Fred, there's already been a Chilean Grand Slam winner, a lady, 1937.
That was before I was born.
Oh, only just.
Oh, thank you.
Settle down, boys. We've got a long way to go here.
There's that flat serve that's been working so well this week, along with the slider. Look how flat this is. And Federer was looking for the one out wide to the forehand. Anita Lizana from Chile, Fred, won the US Open Championships in 1937. I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
There we go.
Oh. Statisticians do an unbelievable job, these guys that find out all that stuff. I thought you were going to say that I played mixed doubles with her 3 years later or something.
Ball really sliding into Federer there. There's still a little breeze out there that's coming across the screen from right to left.
Cain, Gonzalez.
Well, that'll slow the pulse rate down by about 20 beats per minute, you would think.
1 game on.
Well, here's Federer, who's worked the point over until he gets the short forehand into the net, and as opposed to many others that have played Gonzalez this week, this man can volley. Out in front, good pace.
That's the difference between a Roger Federer and a Tommy Haas. When Federer gets one, and have a look at the topspin that he just gets on this forehand. Well, we're not going to see it, but you'll see it again shortly.
Oh, that's not bad either. 192 kilometre an hour, first serve wide, and it's come back like a bullet. One step. Beautiful.
And it's again the topspin creating an unbelievable angle for Federer.
50. Cain, Federer.
A different looking Roger Federer than the first set of last year's final. Certainly more aggressive, timing the ball sweetly, working the angles beautifully. Federer 2-1, early going in the final. Well, it's been a good positive start from both players in the final. On serve, Gonzalez about to serve at 1-2. But he's settled the nerves with a good solid opening service game. Federer, though, looking sharp early.
That was a bit of a panic shot. Tried to hit an off backhand top spin. That's not in his comfort zone.
And that was his 4th unforced error, which is more than he made in the whole match in the semi-final against Tommy Haas.
He missed that one, but he's starting to measure that up already. Played the first little slice with purpose. And then he sets this one up, goes for it, but just misses the alley, misses the sideline.
First mini opportunity presenting itself early here for Federer. Gonzalez would dearly love to buy a first serve into play here. That'll do nicely.
Federer leaning to the forehand, clearly there, not expecting the flat one down the centre. Good disguise.
Yeah, the Gonzalez serve is probably a little difficult to pick because when he takes the racket back, have a look at the backswing. He sort of hides it behind his back, so you don't know whether he's going to go with the slice or whether he's going to keep it flat when he pronates the wrist at the top of the swing. But it's an unusual take back, and he hides it back there, right there. That one went out wide.
Fred, the swings are very different, but the only player that I can recall that had that really good wide serve as well as the flat one was that last great American player, Arthur Ashe. He had a very good wide sliding serve as well as the flat one. Well, Federer with perfect depth, placement, keeping Gonzalez off balance, particularly on the backhand side. He needs to be really set up to hit a good backhand, Gonzalez.
That's a brave shot early. Very well disguised. And way back behind the baseline. He plays this from deep too. And it was played to perfection. And Federer was pretty quick, but he was a metre behind the baseline when he started.
González mixing things up, holding his own early.
2 games.
Oh. Well, Gonzalez thinks surely here in a minute Federer will go back to the backhand corner, but Federer says, no, I'm quite happy to mix it with you forehand to forehand.
No big punches so far from either player, just the jabs landing at the moment. We're on serve. I just feel as though it's a little too early to say that González has been able to settle into a rhythm, but if he gets this service game out of the way, that would take a big step. He's looked confident and comfortable early.
Well, he's having a little bit of success with that squashed forehand. He's getting caught out wide. This one, another one, a slice.
It's a wonder, Fred, though, that Federer didn't sneak in there and take that on the volley as you saw him squash-shotting that back.
That was a smart serve there. Stefanki's told him not to go for the big one all the time. That was only 138 kilometres an hour, that one, just a 3/4 pace kicker.
Well, if you're a Gonzalez supporter, you would think you'd be well pleased with a 3-all scoreline in the first set. Chances were that nerves could have affected him, but he's come out in very controlled fashion.
Well, the bookies certainly had Federer. He's the hottest favourite that they've ever had here at the Australian Open.
Well, he was something like $1.40, Fred, for a $1 investment, and that was even before the championship got underway.
Yeah, well, he's $1.18, I think, today. Maybe $1.16 by the time they started off. Another racket. Oh, that's pretty good stuff.
The backhand here set up the opportunity, and you almost feel the crowd hush as he winds up for this forehand. They know what to expect.
Well, Gonzalez saw him coming in. Federer tries to sneak into the net there. Gonzalez sees him and plays a little dink. See how low Federer had to get down to play that volley, where there was not much on the little backhand slice.
Neither player has been either to earn a break point in this match so far.
Brave, confident second serve, aware of the fact that Gonzalez was going to hope to run around it. Off he goes. Federer, well, he's thinking one step ahead.
Well thought out point from Gonzalez. Federer hits this volley, it's deep. That's a good lob. And then he takes advantage of the overhead, wrong footing, putting Federer a little bit off balance.
Federer.
Taken to deuce, but the master hangs on. We stay on serve in this first set of the championship.
Leads 4 games to 3.
Still the air of expectancy and anticipation buzzing around the 15,000 strong crowd in Rod Laver Arena, waiting for the first big moment of the final.
Brave shot, that one, first point.
I'm not sure I'd call it brave. I think this is
silly.
Yeah, he's on the baseline. First point's important at any stage, let alone at 3-4. That was high risk.
Oh, little bit of venom straight at Federer. Had an option to go either side here and picks this volley up. This one is directed straight at the body. That's all legal.
Poor miss though, isn't it?
It is a poor miss.
He had lots of time and options. You can see the look of anguish in the eyes. Oh, he'll be annoyed here, Federer. Worked the point so beautifully. Look at the depth, the top spin, forces a short ball. He's got exactly what he wants, and he's missed it. At love 30, what a let-off for Gonzalez.
Even though both players are holding their serves at the moment, neither is setting the world on fire with their first serve percentage. Federer's only 46% to this stage. González even worse at 42%. Terrific aggressive stuff from the Chilean at 30 all.
It's pretty good defensive lob from Federer, but Gonzalez gets right behind it and cracks it to the forehand wing. Normally that shot would go, he's off forehand out to the backhand side, so well thought out point.
Now he looks like he's settled into his rhythm. Larry Stefanski nods to acknowledge the effort of his man.
Well, Federer will be ruining the opportunity. Missed at love 30 with that short forehand. Not to be.
Didn't miss by much. He was there. Half volleyed that.
Well, that would have been an extraordinary shot.
You don't often see this happen.
And you very rarely see it happen twice in a row.
Maybe he is a little edgy. Human, almost.
Well, he has a full swing at this. Sets up for it, Gonzalez. Fortunate though, Federer had it covered.
Not serving well at all. He must be way down again now. 47%. Can't buy a first serve.
Well, well.
Gave him nothing to hit on that return, just floated the backhand.
First break point of the match to either player, and what a time for Fernando González to have it. González strikes the first blow of the final. In a moment, he'll be serving for the first set. Can Fernando González do what Marcos Baghdatis did 12 months ago and take the first set of the final from Roger Federer? If he does, he'll be looking for a vastly different outcome at the end of the match.
Well, the last set that Gonzalez won off Federer was in Toronto in a Masters series there, and that was on a hard court in the semi-finals.
A real test of nerve here for the Chilean.
Oh, that's just massive, that forehand. Sets it up with the first. Now with time, finishes it with the second.
His eyes as big as saucers when he hit that. Look at it. Beautifully struck.
That short backhand again causing Gonzalez to lift up, allowing Federer to sneak in for this volley. Gonzalez still had a play here though. He fancies himself with the running forehand. Couldn't get enough angle.
Still set point here though.
A little bit over anxious there, off balance, goes over the high part of the net. But that's his shot. That's what he served. The serve was the kick serve to set the forehand up, and he got what he wanted.
Just a little bit of breeze getting up down there as well.
Federer going to the forehand initially to open up the backhand corner.
How much will Fernando Gonzalez regret not taking his chances there in the 10th game of the first set? Federer breaks back immediately.
A strange shot there, a little slice, and Federer right on top of it. Changes the complexity of this set now. In my opinion, it's a must-win set now for Gonzalez because he's had a couple of set points. If he loses this, it will play on his mind. Oh, brilliant. It's a way to get rid of a little aggression.
Federer's been going into the backhand, now decides to change it up. Gonzalez, whenever he's got time to have a hit, the forehand is potentially a winner.
Oh, he didn't have much room there either. Knowing full well that he missed the last one.
Sensational point, the crowd on their feet.
This is what they came to see. Tight first set. Good stretch volley deep into the court. He scampers there. Federer solid as a rock. This is a good shot, this backhand. He was a bit unlucky not to win that. Federer very much alert at the net.
You've got to be alert when you come to the net when Gonzalez is hitting a forehand. In comes Federer here. He's at full stretch. Look at Federer at the last moment realizing that's at me. I've got to react.
He was staring down the barrel a moment ago, but Roger Federer is back driving the bus again. Fernando González, the best he can hope for is a first set tiebreak. Championship night at Rod Laver Arena. Just a few minutes ago, Fernando González was serving to take the first set, and now he is about to serve to stay in it. Federer leads 6-5. González slow in coming out here.
Federer didn't panic at 40-15 though, did he? 40-15 he hit that one and was there for the volley. Pushed it to the open court, and then González had the big opportunity. That's the one that caused the damage.
And there is a champion in her own right. 3 times the champion of Australia, Serena Williams, getting a round of applause as her face goes up on the screens around Rod Laver Arena. González pushing the envelope time-wise.
Oops.
As Jeff said before, first serve percentage for González not good at all, 45%. What would he be doing with a decent first serve percentage?
Trouble is, Peter, you could say the same thing for Federer.
True, he's only at 49.
If he was serving at 60%, it'd be a little different too.
Clearly long. Fernando just getting the assurance from Sandra Dienken in the chair, and the replay will say that it was very close.
It was good.
Hawkeye telling us it was on the line. Down goes González. Is he okay? I saw Marat Safin have a really heavy fall earlier in these championships. Doesn't appear to be anything structurally wrong.
No, it's just the butt of the racket. The racket, he's going to have to change rackets because he's got that gauze around that racket. And the butt of the racket's got caught on the surface of the court.
Well, a big moment coming up in the scheme of this championship. If Gonzalez can earn the point here, tie break's looking good. Federer can earn the point. He might be able to grab the ascendancy after what's been a terrific battle.
Advantage, Gonzalez.
And that's the first come on we've heard from Federer.
One of the rare times Fred as well, he's gone back cross-court with that forehand off the first court. He's been going down the line and he hurried Gonzalez there.
Both players then with set points that they haven't taken.
Gonzalez is challenging the call. On the left baseline, ball was called out.
Well, he may as well at this stage of the set.
And it was out.
Should have challenged the other one for the same reason.
Advantage. Federer. Mr. Gonzalez has one challenge remaining.
A second set point to the #1 seed then.
Let's for service.
You've got to like the way he steps up on the big points.
Big serve. It was a terrific return from Federer as well. And then Gonzalez again with that big forehand. And he's worked up. Federer is so quick. It was a good drop shot. And look at the approach on the sideline, deep, fabulous.
3 break points saved by Gonzalez.
Set points.
Yeah. And remember, Gonzalez had a couple of set points of his own in the 10th game. .209, just 1 kilometre an hour shy of his best, or his quickest anyway. Every game in a final, of course, has big implications, but this one is taking on critical implications, especially for Gonzalez.
I think Federer never gets the credit for his wonderful court coverage. He's able to defend so well because he gets there quickly. The forehand of Gonzalez was a beauty. Federer got there, made Gonzalez play another tough shot.
4th set point for Federer.
Strange choice of shot there because he's been slicing that, and at that stage he took, as we see, Mirka Vavranek, his girlfriend, he took a metre behind the baseline and tried to roll it. It's out.
Advantage, Gonzalez.
Whoa, this man is some fighter. Withstands 4 set points, and we're off to the tie-break.
Well, Peter, in the 9 times they've played, and Federer leads 9-0, they've played 4 sets of tiebreakers, and Federer leads 3-1.
Their career tie-break records, percentage-wise, much the same. Touch the line.
We had 4 challenges the other night when he absolutely blistered Roddick, and that was one of the problems. He doesn't like this challenge system, and the 4 challenges he had the other night were correct, and this is the first one he's come up with tonight, and he's right again.
Just a matter of millimetres. Well, let's start this tie-break again. Match has been in progress 1 hour.
Leading edge there from Gonzalez as he tries to rip the racket head up across the back of the ball. But again, wonderful defensive skills from Federer just to get there quickly enough to defend, hit a quality reply.
Oh, that's great speed. Unbelievable. As Jeff Masters mentioned, he doesn't get enough credit for this, but he also anticipates a lot. He knows he's got to go back cross-court. Federer is on the way, a little bit off balance. Head stays still. He's got plenty of room. Preparation right there. Head still and through the racket.
Well, Gonzalez, for my mind, has just thrown everything at Federer, and Federer at the moment is just blunting enough of them back that he's starting to frustrate Gonzalez. It's about as animated as we've seen Stefanki.
So the change ends here after 6 points, gives Gonzalez just a couple of extra moments to try and reassess. It's been such a closely fought battle here in the first set, but it looks as though it's slipping the way of the #1 seed in the tiebreak. Gonzalez with one serve to come.
Federer has not been serving very well. He needs to find a couple here. He's just at 50%. That's probably the worst he's been throughout the championships, I would think.
Tony Roach would have enjoyed that. Federer again sneaking in when Gonzalez wasn't expecting it.
4 chances for the world #1 to wrap up the first set. It only takes one, but it took 1 hour and 5 minutes for the deadlock to be broken. What a battle. Federer emerges on top. Will Gonzalez find something to fight back in set 2? So an injury timeout for Fernando González. before the start of the second set with attention to his right shoulder and neck area.
15 love.
It's amazing though, last year at this time it was Baghdadis who carried the Australian Championships on his shoulders after we lost Leighton Hewitt. This man beat Leighton Hewitt and has continued on. Has not lost a set since he took Hewitt out, Gonzalez, until now. Not really comfortable at the net volleying, and there's too much room there for Federer.
The last time Gonzalez, in fact, had his service broken was in the 10th game of the second set versus James Blake in the round of 16 match.
Well, Gonzalez starting to come up with a Sharapova grunt at the moment. Incredible so far in this match. Those service stats that just came up there. Not one ace for Federer yet, or a double fault. Well, that makes you feel a lot better at home. Bit of a stumble there from Gonzalez.
Well, this is a lesson in how to mix things up. He just serves and volleys enough, Federer, to just keep you off balance as a returner. Doesn't let you get grooved. I thought that was a major mistake that Roddick made playing Federer. Just let Federer get grooved on not expecting Roddick to serve and volley at all.
Well, it never fails to happen. We talk about somebody's serve, and invariably within the next couple of points, and there it is. His only double fault of the match so far. Percentages are not on with those shots, and that's what Gonzalez being forced to do.
Federer just checking there with umpire Jenkins saying, is it new balls in one more game? She confirms it, and as is usually the case, Federer changes the rackets just one game in advance of the change of balls.
That means he's got to keep score as to what's going on. It's 7 and 9. First 7 and then every 9.
We talked about Roger Federer's service percentages before. Fernando González has been really consistent every match, somewhere between 61 and 70.
Let's first service.
Well, it doesn't look like there's too much wrong with that shoulder or neck. Fernando González with a bit of power hitting leads 2-1 in the second set. 2007 Australian Open Championship men's singles final. Roger Federer taking the first set, but only after a real scrap. Fernando González hanging in there, knowing that he's currently matching it with the reigning champion.
That's one of those innovative shots that you can't teach anybody. A half volley drive, passing shot down the line on the backhand side.
Worth a go from González, wasn't it? It was a change up, but as you said, what improvisation from Federer.
That shot sounded pretty easy when you said it quickly.
That's right, yeah. He's a genius with all that stuff around the baseline.
Cain, Federer.
Love game for Roger Federer. His quickest serve, incidentally, has been 207. And that's about where he normally hovers. González has been 210, but he can get it out there quicker than that. What a beautiful picture in Melbourne on this Sunday evening. Local time ticking up towards 10 minutes past 9.
30 love.
Half a dozen aces now for Fernando.
40 love.
Well, they trade love games there, so we stay on serve. Gonzalez leads 3-2 second set. Well, we seem to be at where we were in the first set. It's been thrust and parry at the start of the second. Difference is Gonzalez serving first in this set, and so he has the lead 3-2.
Nearly overruns it.
That's the first one that he's made down there for a long, long time. He's probably attempted it 15 times. I think he's made 2 prior to that one. And he likes that serve, Federer. So maybe if he gets that one going, Gonzalez will be in trouble.
20 winners apiece.
Well, the last few service games have gone pretty quickly. There it is again, starting to find the range.
3 love games in a row.
That's his first ace.
3 games over.
Jeff, you get the feeling that Gonzalez is going to have to be the first one to make the decisive move here. You wouldn't really fancy him in 5 sets against Federer.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't fancy him in 4.
Oh, very, very good volley. The difference between Federer and many others is that if he gets a volley just above net height, now he's quite punishing with it. Not a bad shot from Gonzalez, but what a good volley from Federer. One chance, finishes it. Gonzalez just gone to put a little more tape on his fingers. I think he's got a fingernail problem. Blister, perhaps. This is where the champions will look to make a move. He's won the first set. It's 3-all in the second set. He'll really work hard this game, I fancy Federer. Oh, gem.
Well, you can't see a backhand hit any better than this. This is the last thing that was expected from Federer, and clean as a whistle.
Well, that's the second time of the last 5 or 6 games that Federer has quickly gone back across court to the Gonzalez forehand. He takes a big looping swing, Gonzalez, and he was hurried as he was last time. He made the error.
A real sense here that Federer has put his foot on the gas.
Sensational from Federer.
You want to see a little bit of everything? Have a look at this one on the replay.
15-14.
Big driving. This one, look at the control. And that's played with purpose. That is meant to draw his man way off court.
2 break points. Might have to put that one away for a while. All of a sudden, Federer makes his move in the middle of the second set, gets the break and leads 4-3. Can Gonzalez hang on?
They haven't got the full lot of gear. I'm a bit disappointed with the Swiss fans. They haven't got the cowbells out yet. Normally they have the cowbells.
Someone had a smaller version of a cowbell the other night. It was one of those little bells that you get when you walk into a receptionist's office. It was about the closest they've got so far.
It was a baby cowbell.
Well, with whatever they've got, they might have the opportunity of making plenty of noise soon. And the man who's looked so strong mentally in his past few matches starting to look a bit brittle.
Super return did the damage. Short backswing, met it out in front.
Well, Federer's picked up the percentages in this second set on serve. The second set service percentages are 64, 65% now after that one.
The final looks as though it's undergone a real change just in this 5-minute period.
Cain, Federer.
Gonzalez playing some tired shots.
Well, it was a wonderful change of pace then again from Federer as well on that last serve. 159, kick it down the middle. He's just so capable, Federer, of mixing it up just enough. Seems to know when his opponent might be in a groove and therefore when to change things around. Beautiful game again from Federer.
Gonzalez simply must hang on here. He has to make Federer do it himself. Can't afford to give him the luxury of serving first in the third set.
Well, Federer looks as though he's just content to back himself on serve here in this game. 3 wild errors. Back himself on serve to serve out the set. Well,
that was as badly as we've seen Gonzalez move. There's just no conviction there. Federer keeping his powder dry there to save it for his service game, where he'll be looking for a 2-sets-to-love lead in the final. Well, the fans who paid their money for the women's singles final unfortunately didn't get value for money, but they're getting it here. It's been a good contest so far. Federer certainly with the upper hand though, and he'll have the upper hand big time if he can hold this serve. Serving for a 2-sets-to-love lead.
15 love.
Ace number 3 for Roger Federer. He's taken the second step towards defending the championship after 1 hour and 37 minutes. Gonzalez may be feeling the effects of a tough campaign. It has been the ride of his lifetime for Fernando Gonzalez over this fortnight. But he's got a massive mountain to climb here in the final against the best player in the world. Down by 2-sets-to-love.
Mr. Federer is challenging the call on the left far sideline. Ball was called out.
I like the way he says challenge. He just flicks the racket and go, and he's right again. It hasn't been wrong the last 2 matches. He just flicks the racket. He doesn't like this.
First
He won't like that.
But he called it out, so it could be like stopping. For me, I give him the benefit of the doubt. He called it out, so he could have stopped.
That's why he doesn't like it. He said that Gonzalez was waiting for the call and was called out, and then he challenged and it was good. So they have a couple of little hiccups in this system that have to be ironed out as far as the position of the players are concerned in these situations.
Shot. Getting back to that last overall, Fred, or the decision by Sandra Dienken, I think it was a wise move for Federer to let it go under the circumstances because he wants to keep the crowd on side. He's up 2 sets to love, and I think that was better to lose the battle and win the war, in a sense.
I agree.
Oh, just trying perhaps to be a little too creative there, trying for another topspin short angle. He's got Gonzalez deep, and just a little too much spin there. How quickly comes up the ball, over it. Tony disappointed.
Yeah, Roachie's got to miss a couple, mate.
Just love the way he structures a point. He purposely brings Gonzalez in with a short, very short return here. And now the top spin lob. It's like billiards. Play one shot to set up the next.
Advantage, Gonzalez.
A very important hole for the Chilean. Couldn't afford to go down an early break. This will be the last game with the old balls, so you would have thought that Federer might have changed the racket there.
I think they 13, 19, 23, one more.
One more?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. This is the last one. He's missed it. They played 24 games. No, one more after this.
He's doing a lot of road work, Gonzalez, at the moment, early stages of this third set. Yep.
That's complacency.
Yeah.
I think he's feeling exceptionally confident at the moment, Federer. Runs back here with real complacency.
good when you're losing 2 sets to love.
40-52.
He's just making his man do as much work as possible.
Game, Federer. You both, please. 1 game.
Gone to the side to get a racket, a new racket, Federer. Yeah.
I was beginning to doubt the mathematics that the Christian brothers taught me
You were
all
right.
those years ago.
Well, it's the player, you know, if he does that, he's got to keep score all the time. Well,
Yeah.
you got enough things on your mind trying to break serve without saying, well, how many games have we played? Have we done this? Have we done that?
Well, between Jeff and I, we're sitting up in the commentary box and we couldn't work it out. He's got enough on his plate.
Love 50.
You tell him, don't kill him,
Yeah.
no, just not. Actually, that moth's nearly as quick as Federer. Dangerous situation here. 2 sets to love with a freewheeling number 1 looking at you. 15-30. Good serve.
Yeah, you should have a look at that one. That looked
Gonzalez
okay.
challenging the call on the left knee sideline. Ball was called out.
By 3 millimetres, it was okay.
First service. Gonzalez.
The task may be becoming harder, but Fernando Gonzalez continues to hang in there. At the start of the 3rd set, we stay on serve. The number 1 seed has captured the first 2 sets. The match has been in progress, 1 hour and 51 minutes. Federer serving at 1-2 in the 3rd set.
Must be rather cool out there too, because a lot of folks have put jackets on, and I notice on the changeovers, Gonzalez wraps a towel around his shoulders.
15.
thinking. He's
Right.
thinking.
It was good. Yeah, he's going to check it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think that
Mr.
was
Gonzalez is challenging the call. The left center service line, ball was called good.
This was the serve in the opening set of the match. Didn't work at all.
$30. Mr. Gonzalez has one challenge remaining.
By the way, Fred, ask and you shall receive. I can tell you the current temperature 17 degrees.
Cain, Federer. Two games over.
In real terms, in Fahrenheit,
About 65, 64.
34, 66.
No, don't go there. We couldn't even add up the balls before the ball change.
Double it at 32.
And then take away the number you first thought of.
And take away 10%. Close enough.
Little change up here from Gonzalez, serving and volleying.
Federer keeps that one so low when he plays that slice. It's close to the net and it drags him in, and it's a tougher shot. There's a little bit more bite on the slice than somebody like Huss had.
Oh,
yeah, that's brilliant.
Gonzalez doing well. Federer has raised the level a little, and Gonzalez has realised he's got to go with him, and he's doing just that at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it's just not a forehand that does the damage.
Going into this match, Gonzalez hadn't committed a double fault in his past 2 matches.
One of the only real major statistical differences at the moment is the points won and lost on second serves. Federer's winning 77% of points on his second serve, which is quite extraordinary. Gonzalez 49%, which is about standard.
Advantage, Gonzalez.
Gonzalez again just doing a little stretching after this point.
Cain, Gonzalez.
And it appears as though he was grabbing for his right foot and he was a little croppy on it there.
Gonzalez leads 3 games to 2.
Still has the advantage on serve in this 3rd set, but he's down by 2 sets to love.
Worth a try.
15.
At this stage, as Peter mentioned, he's got that service game. He's in front. He can win the first point. action. So they'll replay that point.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Federer is challenging the call on the left baseline. Ball was called good.
Mr. Federer is challenging the call.
Yeah, challenging after the correction.
And he's right again.
Yeah.
30 love.
Second successive love game for Federer on his service. For those of you, incidentally, who may have been away during the sit-down, the gap between the games, Gonzalez went to the chair, looked as though he was stretching a hip, and then he did a little hamstring stretch with his right leg. Just feeling a bit of tightness there. He's already had medical attention after taking a tumble in the first set on his neck and right shoulder in the back area.
He's definitely moving more slowly to that forehand side. He was labouring there, and it was a big point, first point.
What's the name of that Frank Sinatra song?
My Way.
And now
the end is near.
The end is near.
I hope you weren't going to sing it, Fred, but that'll be good. It's nice.
Oh, super long.
Well done. That's about the only shot that would have won it.
15.
Federer didn't get all of this though. The one before, his approach shot, it was very innovative stuff from Gonzalez, that lob.
Big point, wasn't it? Love 30 to go down love 40. A magical lob.
Oh.
30.
One of those clutch points we talk about coming up here for the Chilean.
Oh, come on. Well, what a point from both players. Fans can hardly believe it. Gonzalez to even get to that ball, let alone make the backhand pass. Federer was amazed that he even gets to this one. Just plays it casually, and then he has to really scamper to make that one. He knows full well that he's just got to get it over the net, and there's his reaction. He wants this.
Both men knowing the importance of that point, leaving nothing out there.
7th game again. This is where it all happened in the second set.
Gonzalez taking all the time he can here after that previous point. He squatted down at the back of the court, just had a little stretch and a momentary pause.
Advantage, Gonzalez.
Gonzalez sitting back there for that one.
Advantage, Gonzalez.
Hardly moved after he served, took one step.
Use.
Gonzalez continuing to hang in there in his quest to do what he did to Jose Acasuso here at the Australian Open in 2005, James Blake in the Davis Cup match in 2006, and Marat Safin in the second round at Wimbledon last year. And that is to come back from 2 sets to love down.
Advantage, Federer.
It might all depend on what happens on this point.
A lot of hard work from Gonzalez, and he just can't get the job done at this stage to whole serve. There's what, about 4 break points in this game now for Federer? 3.
It's an example of Fred again of Federer's speed. Yep. That was a big forehand Gonzalez hit. Expected at least a defensive response. Instead, he got a ball landing right back on the baseline at his feet.
Well, he's certainly fighting the brave fight, but for how much longer can he do it?
Advantage, Federer.
Conversion rate not good for Federer. But what is good is the amount of break points that he's setting up, creating opportunities. This is his 4th in the 7th game of the 3rd set.
Gonzalez taking a lot of time here.
Will that finally break the brave Chilean Fernando González? Federer gets the break and might be on his way. The big crowd looks on knowing that Fernando González is going to have to fight back and get the break back immediately, you would suspect. Otherwise, Federer looks like marching to glory again in Melbourne. It's do or die now for the Chilean.
Please.
Fourth ace.
Well, it's a pretty ordinary approach from Federer's standards, but again, a good pass from Gonzalez. The ball actually got low. He expected a deeper approach from Federer also.
Federer in this set now is over 70%, 71% first serves in, and it just makes things a whole lot easier.
Now it really is do or die for González.
Federer leads 5 games to 3.
It's about this stage normally that the crowd will start to get behind the man who's serving to stay in there, just to try and get one last effort out of him on serve. Stefanki looks on knowing there's nothing that he can do and that the job is almost done as far as his man is concerned. Trying to buy a bit of time again.
Well, that was improvisation, almost as good as we've seen from Federer. Ball on the baseline, decided to go forward, hit a drive volley.
First winner for Gonzalez, 12 of them forehands.
Cain, Gonzalez.
He's going to ask the question of Roger.
Federer leads 5 games to 4.
Well, some say the pressure of this situation can affect even the very best. We're about to find out, because the very best is out there, serving for the championship in Australia for the 3rd time.
15 love.
It must be an unbelievable feeling when you're there in a situation you're so confident on your serve, because he looks absolutely, totally relaxed. There's no tightness in the face, no, very smooth on the swing. Now there's a bit of emotion from Federer.
And maybe because for the first time his mother and father are in the crowd here at Melbourne. 3 championship points. A fitting way to end it. It's the perfect 10 for Roger. Emotion overcomes him as he takes his 10th Grand Slam championship and his 3rd in Australia. Two hours and 20 minutes over a gallant opponent, Fernando González. He is simply the best. The cameras are poised.
Matthew, thank you. What a final we've just seen. It's been 27 years since a man's won a Grand Slam and not dropped a set until tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Fernando, you've been magnificent for a week, and you were tonight. Roger, you're special. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined tonight by Jeff Pollard, President of Tennis Australia, and Mr. Yong-Wan Kim, who's the Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Kia Motors. And it's my pleasure to welcome Jeff Pollard. But before Jeff comes forward, I want to thank Sondra Djenkin, who did a great job tonight as our chair umpire. Well done, Sondra. Jeff Pollard, ladies and gentlemen.
Your Excellencies, Mr. Premier, Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, every single one of the top 20 men entered Australian Open 2007, and firstly I want to congratulate both players on coming through that tough field, getting to the final and giving us such a wonderful match tonight. Fernando, you've thrilled us with each and every match here on centre court at Rod Laver Arena over the past fortnight. You're a thrilling, exciting player. It took the great Roger Federer to stop you, but I'm sure, and we're all sure here, that a Grand Slam title is just around the corner. Good luck. Roger, I think it's the third Australian Open, his 10th Grand Slam title, and as Bruce said, it's 27 years since Bjorn Borg went through Wimbledon without dropping a set, but it's even longer since someone did that at the Australian Open, only once in the Open era, Ken Rosewall back in 1972. So congratulations, Roger. And while I'm doing congratulations, Bruce congratulated Sondra Djenkin, but you should all know this is the first time ever that a female has umpired the men's final of any Grand Slam tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank our major sponsor, Kia Motors. They've been with us a number of years now. They're a great sponsor. Our associate sponsors, Garnier and GE Money. I'd also like to thank our partners, Amex, IBM, Optus, Aviva, and the State Government of Victoria. I'd like to thank our other sponsors, suppliers, the Seven Network, our free-to-air and host broadcaster, and Fox, our subscription broadcaster. And I want to really thank you, our spectators, because we have set a record again this year. 554,858. Thank you so very much. And to that, you should add 4.4 million unique viewers on the internet site and, of course, hundreds of millions of people around the world watching the Australian Open on television. And I want to finally thank our team, a new team, Steve Wood, the Chief Executive, Craig Tiley, the Tournament Director, Digby Nankara, the Director of Marketing, Peter Johnson, the Assistant Tournament Director, Wayne McEwen, the referee, our 100 full-time staff, 4,500 Aviva ball kids and umpires, car drivers, court services, statisticians, ushers, security, catering, 4,500 people. I want to thank them all. And let me just finally add, we hope you've enjoyed the wonderful world of tennis, and the great match between these two players will inspire you all to play our wonderful game.
Well said, Jeff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 2.5 years ago, Fernando created history with Nicolas Massou by winning Chile's first ever gold medal in any sport at the Olympic Games. And I think it's fair to say, Fernando, you have added to your legend back home and here in Australia this week for this fortnight. Congratulations. If you'd like to come forward, ladies and gentlemen, Fernando González.
Yo también. Well, this is the toughest thing for me. I mean, but also it's the nicest thing to talk to you. I mean, for me, it was a really special tournament this week. I've been here already 3 weeks, so I'm really happy for being the final today. And also, I have to congratulate again to Roger. He's a great champion. He played a really good match today, during all week, and almost during all his life. Congratulations, Roger. Also to the sponsor, G Money, Garnier, Kia Motors, to make this event possible and to get a really good check from them. So. I would like to say thanks to the ball boys, to the umpire, and my coach, Larry. Thank you. My trainer, Carlos Burgos. Gracias, Carlos. And my family is at home. I think they're watching, so los quiero mucho. And, of course, you, the Chileans. So I don't have nothing else to say. I mean, I have many more things to feel, but I don't know what else to say. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you next year in the same day. Thank you.
Thank you, Fernando. And good luck for the rest of the year. Well, there are just so many things you can say about Roger, aren't there? But tonight, he's become the first man to win 3 Grand Slams on at least 3 occasions. No one else has ever done it before. Well done. And Roger, I speak on behalf of all of us, I'm sure. Not only are you a master, you're a wonderful person as well. And for that, we're indebted. Congratulations tonight, Roger. Roger Federer, ladies and gentlemen.
Try to keep it together this time. Yeah, we all remember what happened last year. No, but of course, first of all, congratulations, Fernando. You're one of the great guys on the tour, so I'm so happy for you to play so well here. Congratulations. I wish you, of course, all the best for going back home now in Chile. I hope you enjoy it very much, and all the best for the season, of course. Then I would like to, of course, congratulate also his team. I mean, they've been working very hard. We've been seeing the progress. So Larry and the whole team, congratulations as well on a great effort with Fernando. And my team, of course, you know, it's been a long 3 weeks, so they got to make up with me day in, day out. And it all works out in the end, so it's just wonderful. I've had a great run here again this year, so I'm very proud to be holding this trophy again and being the first player since 1972, is it, here in Australia, Ken. I'm happy to be your the guy who follows up on you. So thanks very much. It's a great honor. Thank you. You can stand up. No. The sponsors, of course, you know, who make this work for us. Like Fernando said, you know, they do pay us a check. It's a long trip, you know, it costs a lot of money. For all of us, no, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's great to have such great sponsors like Kia, Garnier & G, Money, and all the rest. You know, we have so many people also standing on the court, behind the scenes, that make this probably the most easy Grand Slam around the world for us players, and that's why I think the top 20 and all the best players come here and play it out every year to hopefully hold this cup. So it's been me the lucky one, so thanks to all of them. And finally, if the stadium was empty, we could walk off the court and it would mean nothing, but you guys all came here and made it very, very special for us players, not only on center court and Rod Laver Arena, but I think also on the outsides, where maybe unfortunately I didn't play on, but you make this tournament work for all of us, and I hope to see you again next year, because it's just so nice to play in front of all of you. So thanks very much. See you next year.